Where is it? I just saw it. See what I mean? I'm not taking sides or anything. I'm just trying to be as sincere with myself as I can be. That's it.
But how do you know that that's how everybody should feel about social injustice?
You're not using your spoon. Do you mind if I take it? It's strange that they didn't bring me one. Thank you. I mean, of course, my point is just another subjective point over the idea of what means to be equal. But still, I try to evaluate my point with an active critical observation, something that people miss here.
And that's why you don't like coming here?
It's not that I don't like coming here. I mean, for example, this tea, I really like this tea. I enjoy it a lot. But after traveling a bit inside of Kazakhstan, after getting to know so many people here, I clearly see that places like this are made for a certain amount of people who has the ability. Well, then society as a whole has to experience everything together, you know? Be faster, be stronger, and be cheaper. I don't see it goes that way. Majority works to survive. A tiny percentage of people serve the elite to look like middle class, and probably the same amount of the elite who has everything that belongs to people. I mean, people should be treated in a better way. It takes only a small effort, just the ability to think, you know?
Yeah, but every society has its own way of development. But depends on the current situations. When democratic institutions are not developed quite well, it's quite normal for the all resources to get in the hands of a few. And it takes time for the majority of minds to be awakened. But when it happens, the others usually end up really, really bad. So as for now, I think it's for the best if society keeps the peace and works hard for the best future.
If you let me use simple terminology, I will call this mode of thinking as the usual conformistic worldview, with its all sophisticated points. Cheers.
Mr. Martinez, then why did you invite me here? If you're against the social injustice, which you clearly see in this environment, well, it doesn't really matter anymore. What I'm really happy about is that we are finally going to work together. As Kazakh people say, words sound like an empty bucket with no water. So I'm happy that we will work.
To be honest, because my assistant said that inviting a person of your level to the food court is such an impolite behavior, you know? And actually, you can use my first name during our work, okay?
Impolite behavior? Well, right, I'll probably think of it as a very strange way if someone, an expat, will be inviting me for dinner to the food court. Well, this never usually happens. It may be caused not by my desire to come here, but by the expat feeling himself more comfortable in this environment of the Western surrounding. Is that the way you felt? Do you want to order some food?
Sure. Are you hungry?
Am I hungry? I thought this is a dinner.
But forget about our personal moment and think of what it means in general to be here. Like for anyone, not just us.
Okay, Ricardo, would you agree if I say that this sounds like a conformistic worldview with its all sophisticated points?
What do you mean? Not really.
I mean the fact that your assistant gave you an advice and you obediently followed it as an order.
Advice?
I said as an order.
Excuse me. Sorry. May I get a spoon?
What kind of?
Small spoon for tea?
Ah, small teaspoon.
Yes, small teaspoon. Yeah, so what were we talking about?
About the social injustice.
No? I think we were talking about